took my exam and asked me to use it as a fucking example. The Koreans used my exam, like used my writing example.
Yeah, but that's extensive one-to-one. That's not.
No, it's not. It was me and 23 other kids in cram.
Thoroughly teaching. Like,
no, that was me and 23 other kids in hellish condition.
Well, I think his point is that he wouldn't have been able to do that without that fucking extra step, which I can tell. I can commend that going through high school, you didn't get that, which seems to be the same experience that you're bitching about.
Do that.
It was me and 40
yeah, well, it's
other
the same experience you're bitching about. So, like, you didn't lose much by going to homeschool.
You didn't lose much by going to homeschool. No, because they wouldn't have taught you in fucking public school anyways. There's too many kids to go around.
I went back to public school. I said that.
All right.
I redid it in 3 years. I did 9 years worth of public school in 3 years.
No. But what kind of region do you live? Do you live in like a suburb? Do you live in a city? Where?
I live in a city.
You live in a city, like an actual like metropolitan
Cambridge.
city.
I live in Cambridge.
You live in Cambridge. All right. So
okay. We already feel sorry for you. Go on.
Yeah, dude. You live in a fucking sardine can. All right.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to like I have the way too many fucking. I'm just saying, like.
What does about Cambridge?
What? No. The entirety of fucking.
We're talking shit about the whole of England, dude.
Yeah, England is nothing but a fucking can of sardines.
Personally, I don't know shit about England, and I've seen some shit on the fucking public housing and shit and how that shit works. So
yeah, dude.
I'm just saying you wouldn't have had that much of a fucking different experience going to an American public high school.
I wouldn't have wasted 9 years of my life.
No.
You wouldn't have felt like you wasted 12 years of your life.
Yeah, because that's what it's like in fucking public school.
Literally, a quarter of my life has been wasted through this fucking system of fucking like hierarchy, social fucking shit that didn't matter at all the day I turned 18.
I'm going to tell you something. All right. They offered this one automotive course. No. They offered this one automotive course at my right. But what it was is that they cut the funds for the automotive program. So there was no tools, there was no nothing because some kid had used the tool and he like broke a window. So they took all the tools out. So they this whipped fucking 10-year teacher comes out with these textbooks that are literally from 1983. All right? Yeah. Now, I am 18. So this was not too long ago, right? And he says, all right, so, since some loser broke our window, this is how we're going to have to learn. And they're like wheeling away all of his shit, right? So for the rest of the year, we had to learn out of this book. And like he went out and he had bought his own tools, all right, and taught the people who wanted to learn, which was like 5 people. And then everybody else just filled out the bookwork and left. All right? The school system does not give a shit about you here. All right? You will learn nothing if you do not want to learn. You wanted to learn, so you learned something. It's not based on the system, it's based on the child.
I have a tendency. Okay. So as a kid, I had a tendency to feel guilty. Yeah, I was a very competitive person, so I always hated myself. Yeah, that was what made me to learn. Yes.
There you go.
That's what happens to most people.
And so your drive to learn was your want to be better than your sister?
Yes. No, better than my freaking high school, better than my village, better than everything. I was that competitive person. I was literally that competitive.
And because of that competitive spirit, you drove yourself to learn more.
Better than every other class.
But that's still
you're one of those people that they tell not to take an IQ test because you're going to either be disappointed by fucking how low you score, or too surprised and you're going to like be all uppity because you score too fucking high.
Yeah, pretty much. People don't tell me to take tests because of yes. I will literally sit down in an hour, literally going through every question, analyzing it to the bottom note.
You seem like almost mad at your parents because they didn't make you the best you possibly fucking could be if you had everything available to you.
Yeah, they did. That's the main reason I think the availability of the stuff is based on their resources, and I don't really want to be based on their resources. I'd rather have trust in something that is foundation rather than something that doesn't have the foundations.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's any real argument, and there always has been, at least in the United States, public schools to an extent funded by the regular community.
Well, nobody really, as long as it's the community that directly funds and sets up the school, and it's not
it
actually
wasn't until the 1930s till we got a large.
Oh, come the fuck on, really?
I was trapped right in the middle of all the digital signals when they had the transference. The mandatory, what was it? February 2009? All these waves, man, they were coming in from the side, man. Or 100,000 watts digital power up in transmitter in Madill, Oklahoma, dude. Beaming out this huge signal back to my brain. Because I was at the bottom of the tower.
The fuck?
In the control room. Therefore,
take that.
No Mandela.
Right.
No Mandela. I'm immune to the Mandela.
All right.
I think. It should be called something else, like the marshmallow effect. Who knows how to spell marshmallow right, you know? Not too many people. Oh yeah, it's a radio late night live show. Unirock Radio late night live dive. Friday live stream. Hey, can I smoke weed over there, man? I mean, carrots. Do not to judge a person by the way that they tell their stories. This is what my grandmother always said. My grandmother says, my grandmother died of cirrhosis of the liver.
Gabe is a meat's son. I don't know.
Is it what? You keep cutting out, dude.
All right. Give me a sec.
Yes.
Son whose name is Gabe. All right. His actual name is Gabe. It's not Gabriel. It's just Gabe. All right. And a meat son was homeschooled by a meat. And if you want to know his full name is the meat Gandhi. This sick fucking dude. All right. He stands. He's really tall, and he's got really fucking broad shoulders. And he's really muscular for a fucking lawyer. You'd expect a lawyer to be like this skinny, scrawny, like ratty dude, but no, not this guy. All right, but either or. So he had homeschooled his son, and
so
now
like
his son his son is a lawyer, and now his son makes more money than I do. All right, and he got signed off to a firm immediately. If I do become a lawyer, I have to spend time as a fucking PD.
Zach. Zach.
Yeah.
What's a PD?
All right, I'm cutting out, or you're cutting out. Somebody's
PD?
cutting out here. What?
What is a PD?
The server's taking shit.
Fuck, you motherfuckers.
No. I don't know what anybody's saying. Fucking Ideal was trying to talk to me about
Gabe. No, the second thing I wanted to ask you about is I was doing the math. You make 48,000 or less a year?
Well, actually, I don't get to see any of it because the company that I work for sponsored my schooling. So
what?
they garnish the wage. They garnish.
Dude,
yeah, so they.
What are you? Oh my god, that's ass rape. What are you talking about?
How much money do you owe in
2 years of schooling?
How much money I own in student loans? I'd say I have about 20,000 left.
Ass rape. What is happening?
That's only 20 more weeks until you start earning money. Yeah.
No. I walk away with 200 a week. I only walk away with 200 a week. What ends up occurring, right, is that they garnish my. They specifically garnish my wage. Fucking. God knows how. It's. They take $200, and then for insurance, I have to pay. And it's $150 something, but it's roughly $150, right?
A week.
Yeah, out of each paycheck, it's all. No. My medical bill is actually it's a lot more than other people's. Fucked my payment. So I used to not have insurance. I used a doctor, which is how I wanted to do it. Right.
So you pay $600 a month in medical insurance.
Yeah.
Wow.
You think I hate Obamacare for a reason? I used to get chronic ear infection, right? And that led to actually like an actual problem with the entirety of my respiratory system. All right.
Damn.
So you have a pre-existing condition?
I have a pre-existing condition. Not only that, but then I fucking fell off my longboard. So I'm missing the majority of my knee. So as you can imagine, you're paying $600. Yeah, and I'm required to have health insurance, or else I have to pay the equivalent in a fine to the government. There's a reason I hate socialism. Just to live costs me a lot of money.
90% tax is too high for you? Bernie doesn't think so.
Oh, yeah. And then there's my income tax, which also gets garnished.
Dude, the thing is, in America, your healthcare costs 3 times as much as it does in Australia. Like, we have free healthcare, but we also have, you can just basically choose any private health insurance that you want. Which is what I've done since I've been 18.
Same here.
Yeah. What are your taxes though? Because I'm required to pay the Obamacare system.
Yeah, it's higher than America. I think the highest tax rate you have is 25%, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 25% in Australia, 20%.
No, it's higher than 25% in Australia.
But we have 2 different taxing systems. So our taxing for the bicycles are different.
Yeah, don't even get me started on car insurance. That's the reason I literally do not drive a car because of how expensive car insurance is for me.
Oh, I don't drive a car. I don't drive a car.
It would be literally an extra $20,000 a year just for me to have car insurance.
Hey, you're G2. Why are you in G4?
Hey, shut up, piano bitch. It's called leaping school. I took
it.
I don't pay for
my car insurance was literally just $600.
Exactly.
Look out.
I bought a car, right? Since it's cheaper for my sister to insure, she drives the car and it's under her name.
Oh, because females are safer drivers?
No. She's not like a driver for me. She just drops me off on the way to her work.
No, in Australia, it's cheaper to get insurance if you're female.
Less for insurance.
Wait, Zach, are you
crippled? Yeah, it's the same here. It's the same here about the insurance.
That much, though.
Are you crippled?
The service. I'm technically crippled. Like they can't. They wouldn't be able to draft me, but I can still walk, and I'm still going to do shit.
You get a disabled car like I could.
Oh fuck, dude.
No, I can't. Technically, as far as the government's concerned, As far as the government is concerned, I'm not disabled enough.
Wait, there's a requirement of how much disability you need?
Oh yeah, you can quantify it.
Yeah, there's a requirement. Yeah, they have to be able to. You have to have a quantifiable disability. I can't run without my knees dislocated, but I'm not. I'm not qualified enough. You know what I mean?
Tell them that you have Twitter PTSD.
Do your legs work? Yes or no? Do your arms work? Yes or no?
My arms work. My legs work until I want to run. I have to wear knee braces and a back brace.
So fucking weird. You earn
like the Forrest
$1,000 a
Gump type
week that
thing?
you probably eat at McDonald's and Taco Bell.
I don't eat at McDonald's or Taco Bell. Actually, when I do
Cook
eat
your own
out,
food,
it tends
or?
to be at places. I like to eat at a place called Las Canas a lot.
The fuck
Has
do you live?
Mexican?
No, that's Peruvian. I'm Peruvian, so I like to eat Peruvian food.
Fuck is
What the hell is
Peruvian
that?
food?
All
Cow
my
brains and
Peruvian
shit.
food. Peruvian
all
food
dogs
is
dog
delicious.
food. They're
All right,
men
all right.
who
No,
love
no, no,
dog food.
Wet
no, no,
cat
no.
food.
Maybe it's because
What makes?
maybe it's because you're Peruvian.
Yeah, no, no, no. All right. So ideal.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a place called Chino's out in NoHo?
Chinos. Doesn't that just mean Chinese?
No,
No.
no. That's Chifa. Chifa means Chinese food in Peru.
I know NoHo area, but I don't know that.
Well,
right, so there's this place-
you
there's
got
this place called
different
Chino's, right?
languages too.
No, no, no. So
Do you
there's
mean
this place
North
called
Hollywood?
Chino's. Yeah,
Yes.
NoHo is North Hollywood. All right. So
NoHo.
so there's this place in NoHo. It's called Chino's. Right. It's supposed to be quote authentic Peruvian food. I walked in and I saw it actually looked nice. It looked like a restaurant that you can sit down in and not be ashamed of being in. And I knew that the food was going to be bad. All right. They served me my food and it was bad. All right. Now there's a place down the block from Chino's. Right.
Mhm.
It used to be called Las Canas, but they changed the name. But if you still Google it, it's still Las Canas. All right.
All right.
And I thought it was pretty funny because if you walk in, you take one look around and it literally looks like a fucking third world country. They haven't painted it in 19 years. All right. The special sign hasn't changed since the day they opened. Stuff like that.
The
Right? You
heartbeat of
sit
Peru.
down. Yeah, you sit down, right? And you're sitting on a folding table that they're trying to hide the fact that it's like a shit table with they're trying to hide the fact that it's shit table with tablecloths, right? And then they
I
put a
just like
shit
the way they're presenting you with an
glass.
authentic Peruvian experience.
Yeah.
And no, but listen, all right. When it comes to Peruvian food or any ethnic food for that matter, you always look for the place that's really full of people. All right. Because in
They
Peru,
have no
they don't care
choice.
about where they sit down. No. In Peru, they don't care about where they sit down. They care about if the food is good. So nobody ever puts money into decor unless they want to hide the fact that the food is bad.
Yeah. The owners of the establishment have no choice but to have the food be good.
No.
There's nothing else
The
going.
food is always no. The food comes first. All the cost is in the
That's what I'm
food.
saying.
It's acquiring
There's a line
ingredients.
I
though.
thought
when
the
you start
customer
seeing
comes
cockroaches
first.
and shit.
The food comes
But
first.
the customer owns the
gets
food
first.
more than the decor.
Yeah, the customer owns the food more than the decor.
Because they have no
You know, the
decor, they
customer
have nothing to
leaves.
fall back on. If the food's
Because
gotta
when
be
you
good.
when you're hungry, you don't go to a restaurant to look at shit. You go there to fucking eat.
True.
You're fucking hungry.
Yeah, there you go. And if you,
Yeah,
if
there's
you
a
get
restaurant like
fucking
that in
2 kilo
Australia
salmon-
as well. It's in Melbourne.
Unless you're a kid, you go to a
City.
restaurant to have fun.
Yeah, this restaurant, it's dingy looking as fuck, but it's probably one of the best restaurants in Melbourne. They have these really long tables, and everyone, like when they seat you, they just sit you next to, like, just random people. Like you just have to squeeze in next to some cunt, and people will get up and leave. Everyone usually eats within about 10 minutes and then leaves.
Yeah.
And they wipe down the table like you're eating, and then they'll just come up. Someone gets up and leaves, and then they wipe down the table, and then like about 60 seconds later, someone comes up and sits down next to you. Like it's fucking weird, but it's delicious.
Yeah, you go there.
It's seriously one of the best restaurants in Melbourne.
Yeah. Even though you don't like the arrangements, the conditions, none of that shit, you go there because the food is so fucking good. You have no, if you want to taste something that good, you have to go there and you have to deal with their fucking narcotic long ass table.
Yeah.
What is like the local? I feel. What is the local What is like the primary like just local dishes of Peru? Is it
never
like
gonna get a local dish.
Yo,
You're
mama's
never gonna
ass.
get a local dish.
Mhm.
All right, the local dishes they're not for the U.S. taste.
It's got to be
Oh,
goat
really?
something, doesn't it?
Why?
It's fucking cow
I don't know
sausage.
if you've had guinea pig, but it's very
I
tough
have.
meat.
I'd fucking eat guinea pig. I don't care.
I have.
It's called cuy over there,
guinea pig.
and it's like a really greasy, thin meat. It's not good. But if I were
It's
you,
big.
I'd get. If I were you, I'd get either ceviche mixto. I think really. All right, do you like lean meat?
Have any of y'all had possum?
I like any meat, honestly. Yeah, I've had.
All right,
possum.
then I would go. I
Red
would
meat
go
is
with
the best meat, though.
anticuchos de corazon. And what it is it's cow heart that they put on a stick, and then they grill that way, and they constantly cover it. They cover it in sauce, and they turn it over, and they cover it in sauce, and they turn it over, and then they cover it in sauce, and they turn it over, and it gains this like it's like a thick jerky, but it still holds all the meat on the inside.
You people don't waste a single part of the cow, do you?
Dude, no one should.
But they eat intestines over there too, and the intestines are really good.
Oh my god. Lengua, cabeza, fucking heart, intestines.
All right, if you've ever had a chicharron
Down.
sandwich from Peru, you never go back. It is too good. You cannot taste anything else.
Dude,
All right, especially if you put like the right amount of
those
cebollas and shit on it.
testicles, bro. Like, come
Well,
on.
like
bro.
I said,
I've had
man,
Rocky Mountain oysters.
whoever hasn't tried possum, you should try possum.
It is
Awesome.
Kind of tastes like chicken to me.
Roadkill.
No, it's
taste.
stringy. It's
alright.
too stringy. It is too stringy. Possum is
I
too
mean,
stringy, and
it's
you know it.
the flavor, not the texture.
It's too stringy if you get like a beta possum. You have to actually hunt like a possum that is fed well.
Just
Yeah,
hunt one,
honestly, I still
trap
think
it, but
ideal
keep it
Rob
alive,
is
feed it
fucking
steroids.
what's his name?
Give it some
Yeah,
testosterone.
dude, you gotta
Even if
farm
it's
that
female.
shit. You gotta work for it.
That cuck possum.
If you
Right.
if
You
you
gotta
catch a female
vaccinate
possum,
that
just give it
bitch.
testosterone, put it through transition.
I've never tried skunk yet. I know people who have. I don't know.
No,
I just think I won't like it.
no. The skunk is not actually that good.
It's not?
No, it's not.
All
I've
right.
never had skunk.
I've had
before.
skunk once, and I'm never having skunk again. It's
All
worse
right.
than fucking. It's worse than frogs. At least the
We have
frog has its
possums
own
in
flavor.
Australia, but I
Frogs
think they're
isn't
different
bad.
to American possums, aren't
Frogs
they?
isn't bad at all.
I think the American possum's called an opossum or something like that.
No,
Yeah, it's called an
just silent
opossum.
You just call them possums.
It's a silent O.
It
That's how you
varies.
spell it.
Yeah.
But what about cat or dog?
Roadkill.
Has anyone ever had that?
I haven't
Cat
tried
or
it.
dog.
Honestly, I've been to fucking shitty ass Chinese restaurants and good ass ones, and I probably somewhere in between. I probably had cat or dog before.
I've had
No.
Okay,
You've
I've
never had good Chinese food until you've gone to Chifa Street, man.
Okay, I've had
Is it-
coyote. I've had wolf. I've had
Wolf.
I've had bobcat, but I've had mountain lion.
Hey, Ideal Rob, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite part of the snake?
Favorite part of the snake? I don't know, man.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
the leg.
I'm guessing his favorite part of the snake is the ass.
Mine's the leg.
That was the thing about snake. Like when I had snake, I was like, what
Your
part of
favorite part is the leg.
Like what part of the snake are you
Part
eating?
of the snake
So
is
you
the
don't
leg.
like snake?
I'm eating the leg.
It was fine. I just didn't know like it was just like, oh, this is a snake sandwich, and it's like, but which part
Yeah,
of the
man,
snake?
it's the food tube. It's
Who
really
cares
good.
which bit? It's all the same
Yeah,
thing,
which
isn't
bit
it?
is
It's just like a big sausage.
You get some grinded
Yeah.
gills and
What's your favorite part of the snake, man?
Food's funny.
Like I said, mine. It's the face.
Oh,
Yo, why would you name a part of the snake that's actually there?
Because it's the face meat. What else do you call it?
This is a good place to be.
I want the
It's
part
like
of the
there's a
meat.
tip, there's a tail, and there's the middle bit.
I want the part of the snake where the radius is equal to 2. I don't know.
just put the whole thing in a fucking blender.
Right? Just
All
pull
right,
off
first
the
off,
venom
if you make
sacks if
snake
it has
sausage,
some.
you have to
Just fucking blend it
I
up.
have a question though. If you make snake sausage, do you have to actually grind it up, or can you just put it in like a tube to be done?
That'd be a really
I think you need to
good thing for a
debone it.
psychopath.
Yeah,
you do,
dude.
I mean, it could
bones?
pass for a sausage. Yeah, they do.
They have
That's pretty
tons of
spooky.
bones. They have an entire chain of bones.
That would be such a good thing for a psychopath to do. Imagine a really, really fucked up individual that like steals their neighbors' like hamsters or snakes or pets or whatever and puts them in blenders.
Oh god,
Like
gotta be
blends them
smooth.
together. Like imagine like snake and guinea pig. What kind of like combination that would bring?
That'd be
Just remind
really
him of
good.
that South Park episode.
I'd add like kale and spinach and shit. Make that all healthy.
See what Gordon
All
Ramsay can
around
do with
me.
it.
No, you just
also-
feed the guinea pig before you do it.
Do you remember when Cartman got in an argument with that guy and he killed his parents and made chili out of them and made him eat it?
Yeah. And fed it to the kid. The kid's like, "This is pretty good chili," and I'm like, "Yep, it's made with love." And your parents. And he walks off.
Got 10
And he
minutes
brings in
across
his
the time.
favorite band as he's crying over the fact that he just
Got
ate some of
Tenement,
his
that's
parents. And his favorite band's just like, "Look at this Friday, you loser. Let's get out of here, boys."
That is probably the best episode of South Park ever.
Oh man.
Poor kid episode.
What?
The poor kid episode. Where Kenny gets taken by child services because they found like a meth lab in his parents' backyard. So then he realizes that he's now the poorest kid at school. So then he goes over and gets his mom arrested for having a meth lab in her backyard. And then he gets sent to the same foster home, which is in like fucking Greeley.
Oh god.
Where? Really?
Greeley. Think of it kind of opposite of Hawaii.
Okay.
It smells like cow shit all the time.
Yeah, it really does. Think of it like the Oregon countryside. It's literally nothing but fence and cow.
Yeah. Like
in cold weather.
The 5 freeway, but just the 5 freeway forever.
Exactly.
Migrant, are you in Colorado?
Oh fuck no, I'm not in Colorado. I want to be in Colorado.
Smoke
There's nothing but stoners and losers who can't move.
Weed every day.
There's literally just stoners and people who can't move out of Colorado.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with smoking.
Up here.
There's nothing wrong with smoking weed, but I just don't want you smoking weed outside where I can see you, because that makes me feel bad for not having weed.
I mean, I'd share with you, man.
Now I gotta go to the store.
Mad truth.
If I saw you on the street and I was smoking the joint, dude, I'd pass it to you. I'd be like, yo.
No,
yeah, trust me. That would
actually,
be how it would go down.
my only experience.
I mean, I've done that before, dude. I've went, like we've copied like the videos, like take rigs
like
and
a fucking
shit, and we'd
10-foot
go
tall
through the
saw.
drive-throughs, and we'd see if
No,
the fucking employees would take it and shit.
Dude,
No.
I remember.
He had like a fucking 10-foot tall zong, right? You know what a zong is?
Yeah. I know the song.
Yeah. So he had one that was 10 foot, like not like the actual pipe, but the whole structure came up 10 feet tall. Right? You literally had to have somebody work the fucking whatever the bolt. I don't know, but you had
down stem
in order to actually the down stem in order to actually all right. Either that or you had to have one of those like down like lighters on like sticks. But it was insane because I watched him take a whole hit off this fucking song, right? And then I gave it a shot. The first thing I did was immediately start coughing. I kept going at it until I took, I believe, before I started like blowing up. All right.
Yeah, and you threw up, huh?
No, I didn't.
Man.
Up. I smoke Cubans. I'm good with smoke. I'm just not good with. It's a really different flavor.
Yeah. It has different effects
really
on people. The thing about it is that people don't notice when they smoke tobacco because they've done it for so long, but like they don't notice that the nicotine burn is what's burning you.
Well, no, because like I don't smoke shitty shit. I actually have like fucking. I have a drawer over there filled with Cubans.
No, but I mean,
Right.
you've smoked tobacco for so long, your body is normalized to nicotine intake.
No. I only smoke Cubans every so often. And my Cubanos are important to me.
But
I
you
keep
don't
them for
cough when
special
you do it,
occasions.
right? You say you don't cough when you do it, right?
No, I didn't cough on my first one.
Why do you
But
cough
as soon
when
as
you
I
smoke
took,
weed? Wait, this is all suspicious.
I don't know.
Why do you?
No. I coughed when I smoked
add up.
weed.
It's because like the
No, I
smoke
coughed
is
when I
like
smoked weed. Yeah, it's you have to
Usually
remember it's a
people say the
bomb. So
opposite. Most people say
Weed
tobacco
affects your
smoke is
lungs quite a
harsher.
bit different. Yeah, but you inhale fucking weed smoke deeper into your lungs.
True. I guess you don't really inhale when you smoke.
it was a different kind of.
And the thing is, with tobacco
expecting
and
it to be
whatnot, there's like
hard.
different additives and whatnot depending on the brand.
No. Mine's just tobacco.
Cubans. Yeah, if he's smoking Cubans,
Cubans
that's like
use
pure.
fucking
With a little bit of cocaine.
I do cocaine sometimes.
Ooh.
I smoke
cocaine is in the Cuban.
No. I'm from Peru, and they actually just like take coca leaves and chew them, and they'll brew it
do
in
you
the
have
tea.
the leaves?
Yeah, I have a bunch of tea with me.
Oh my god.
No way.
Oh my
It's
god.
way under. You have to
You
do a
son of
shitload
a
of leaves
bitch,
to get
man.
any sort of concentrate out of it.
No. I
Not
just
very
chew
hard
them.
of a
They help me
process.
relax.
Yeah, I'm saying as far as make it cocaine.
Yeah, it's real
that
mild.
fucking
But I've always
effect.
like I
No.
don't know.
I don't make cocaine with it. It's literally
That's where
just
their
like
minds were going. I could feel it. I was just
No.
Yeah,
I
get
know
you.
what
I
he's
get you.
talking about. I watched a thing of Tony Bourdain like in Peru, and he was talking about it. And then like I looked it up, and then I read about it. But I've never met somebody who's had it in the United States. I've always wanted to try it. I have no interest in the powder.
Do you want to try it?
I mean, yeah.
No. There's no powder.
What,
You don't
Cuban?
do powder.
No. Yeah, that's what I've never wanted to try. But I've always wanted to try the leaf because I've always been interested because they're like it's similar to caffeine.
It
But
is. It's
not
very
as
similar.
Because it has medical purposes. It's like marijuana.
Well, no. The
It's more similar to
reason
tea or
coca-
coffee than it is to cocaine.
Yeah, it's more similar to no. They actually brew it to tea, and they. Leave the fucking airport in Cusco. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much
And
more
the reason
akin
they
to
do
like an
that is
aspirin than it is cocaine.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but the reason they do that is because
like
most
tea.
people, when they get off the plane in places like Cusco, since Cusco has an extremely high elevation, they'll chew the
helps with
leaves and
altitude
it'll help their
sickness,
body
doesn't it?
relax.
Yeah, because they're all
Yeah,
anxious.
it really helps with altitude sickness. So what you do is you bite some, it helps your heart pump a bit faster, but it also lets you take deeper breaths, right? So you don't immediately pass out like most.
This is obviously going to sound retarded, but like, can you have the trees in the United States or the bushes?
Oh no!
No, it's completely illegal. There's only one
you can
place, and it's a processing. Basically, like they grow it there, and that's the only one place given permission by the federal government to.
And the thing is, right, is that I'm not having cocaine. I'm having coca leaves, which is a completely different product.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you just can't have a coca plant like if you wanted your own leaf supply.
Yeah,
it's like marijuana.
And it has to
fucking
be
grows
made into
legally.
Like you can't just right. Yeah.
Does that mean that like khat would be illegal?
Doesn't mean that you may not be able to order seeds. But
No, you can't.
After that point,
it has to be made into a finished product since they do hand out the product all the time. They'll have like cocaine hard candies.
well, it's like I get fucking spores to grow fucking mushrooms. I can get any weed fucking seeds I wanted before fucking our state became legal. It's just fucking. There's different classifications. It's fucking slightly different thing you can sneak it under.
You guys ever heard of khat? The
African,
it's like the African. It's pronounced khat, but it's they reference it in Black Hawk Down. The
the more you talk ideal, Honestly, the more you talk, the more I think fucking Jeff Holiday.
Jeff Holiday.
Sound like Jeff Holiday.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tits, top of the leaderboard up there. I'm all right. You do sound
Sock puppet account guaranteed. Sock puppet guaranteed.
I don't know who it is though.
Yeah,
how could you not know Barry and not know Jeffrey Tits?
Hard to say.
Yeah, we believe you, Chad. We believe you, dude. We believe you.
Do you not know Sugar Tits? Not a mystery to you too?
Destroy a bitch. Just because we're talking about hemp doesn't mean you have to go smoke a bowl.
I wasn't.
Yeah, sure, Jan. We believe you.
Well, I wasn't smoking a bowl.
It's okay. There's no
coughing into his hand.
And I dabbed.
And that's just flew out his mouth.
We won't.
Nothing's flying out of my mouth, bro. It's very controlled.
Some ashy.
I'm quite experienced, my man.
You sound like you're having trouble breathing.
Well, yeah, ever since my open hernia surgery, when they
you know what I mean.
When they gave me too much anesthesia,
he smoked.
Ever since my lungs have
a
been
lot of dick
weird.
in his life. He's very experienced when it comes to not being able to breathe.
But no, I was hitting a rig with a nail. It's a completely different process.
Yeah, we believe
I was dabbing. I was vaporizing because smoking. Smoking requires combustion.
I believe you.
You're vaping.
You know.
Yeah. Just because you weren't, token dick seconds ago, it doesn't mean.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, destroy a bitch. Guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed. Destroy a bitch was just token dick.
Chugging.
Ouch, man. I thought we were all homies here.
No, we're not. I don't even know who you are.
Fired.
Ideal Rob, why do you know my name?
You don't know. You'll never know.
All right, Ideal Rob. I'll tell you what.
We're all cool here.
Yeah, Ideal, where do you live?
Certainly.
Who? Wait.
Where do you live? Like, what general area do you live in?
Oh man, like LA County.
You live in LA County. What part?
Like, yeah, bro, out, Pomona area.
You live in fucking Pomona.
I don't.
That's pretty gay shit. Something tells me you live in like fucking Bakersfield.
I'm generalizing, Zach. No, I live in a really nice area. It's weird.
Where the fuck
I
do you
believe
live?
you.
You live in Pomona?
No, I live in.
You guys are in Cali?
No,
I can't. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, guaranteed he lives in Pomona. I believe.
Nah, man.
I mean, it's okay.
He probably lives in like a fucking 4-bedroom complex.
No, Zach. That's where Gabe lives, right? Like he lives in like Pomona, right? I'm not gonna live there.
That's better than where I fucking live. Shit.
Yeah, fuck Gabe. Honestly, I live in Santa Clarita, so I'm stacked, my nigga.
I live in fucking Lancaster. Fucking, I think you have it bad.
I live
man.
right by LA, dog. I live right by LA.
Are you kidding me? All right, first off, I don't have to deal with the LADWP. I don't have to deal with the LADWP. I don't have to deal with nothing. All right, my fucking my water bill, is fucking near zero comparatively.
I don't deal with LAWP either. I have private water.
Yeah, private. Well, we believe you. What about private electricity?
I believe in.
Because you know why, Zach? Because I'm on county land.
Oh, God.
And you know what, my dude?
Water. You fucking faggot.
And the best part about this whole situation is actually the water that gets purified in my area is held to a higher standard than the water in fucking LA, like DWP, right? So I have less bleach in my water than the regular LA County.
Bleach is good for you.
No, but I don't have LA County water because I live. No, I live on LA County land. Because I live on LA County land, I have to, I have to buy into a private water company.
Yeah,
my water is well.
So you don't get out the reservoir; you get out of a well. Type of deal.
Yeah, well water, absolute purity. Good job. But it's like cuck though, because it's like people should have better quality water. It's fucking disgrace.
Is anyone here not in Southern Cali?
No, Meadow, you're
The
like
Aussie boys.
I'm on the other end of the West Coast.
Yeah, he's
well, that's
Washington.
And I used to live in Idaho, so good luck with that.
Marvel Geek, why did you fucking message me?
Wait, we had surf boys though. We had surf Aussies a while.
Oh,
We had like
Aussies.
burnout. Yeah, we had like burnout Aussies.
Couldn't they have stopped in fucking in Hawaii? We have a bunch of surf Aussies and it pisses me off.
Yeah,
Australians stop fucking.
Captain Cook went through Hawaii. Yeah, that's true. It's also where he died.
Yeah, they should have stayed in fucking Hawaii.
You guys,
Why?
Good riddance. I'm tired of the fucking Australians coming around.
I'm assuming you guys know who iDubbbz is, right?
Everybody knows who iDubbbz is.
Okay, do you guys ever think that the reason that like iDubbbz and some of those other guys are able to connect with the Aussie faggots so easily is because like Australia is like a weird alternate reality California?
Kidding me? It's guaranteed. Australia's 10 out of 10.
It's America, dude. It's a weird alternate reality America. It's, it's an unrevolted America. I wouldn't say California. There's parts of it, but America. I'll give you America.
Yeah. Like
No. Everything that's mainland is like Wyoming, and everything that's coastal is California.
Yeah, dude, it's weird.
I fucking hate California.
No.
Why are you relating iDubbbz to Australian culture?
I'm not. I'm relating.
All right, Taser.
It's really fucking offensive.
Only because all the liberal fucking assholes that are fucking assholes. If they just be fucking cool, I'd be cool. But no, they're not cool.
Taser, you're from Australia, right?
Does my accent not give it away? Can't?
No. I just wanted to ask because a lot of people are talking all at once. So I just want to make sure you're the fucking Ozfag. All right, either or.
Ozfag? Is that what you said? You Peruvian faggot? You good fucking monkey?
All right. To be fair, my country plays the most Dota out of any country currently.
Oh,
I have something to be proud of.
Your country plays the what? The most.
My country plays the most Dota.
What Dota?
Dota 2. You never played fucking Dota, you loser?
That is awful.
I've never played it.
I know about Dota is that fucking
I know what it is. Shit. I'm aware. Why you gotta call me a loser just for not playing it?
You know the Swedish song about Dota?
Yeah,
No.
I've never played Dota in my entire life.
Dota is like a free-to-play version of fucking... Dota's a free-to-play version of League, which is already free-to-play.
League is
free.
free.
Think of it like
takes
double
an hour to play a fucking game.
It's a fucking
I can't
MOBA.
fucking hear what he's saying.
It is the MOBA.
No, it is the MOBA, my niggy. First MOBA.
Heroes of Storm is preferably better.
No, but Taser. All right. This is my only question to you. All right.
Okay,
Why is it that you guys like to colonialize different areas' beaches?
What do you mean?
What?
Explain.
Yeah, all right. So I used to live in I used to live in Lima. I used to live in like the shithole part of Lima called San Juan, right? And the difference with you guys is that you guys you show up and you monopolize 90% of the fucking beach, right?
Yeah.
And everybody who is actually from there has to like sit around and watch you guys have fun because
it's like you're not mean, but it's like it's weird. Like you guys it's like no one ever taught you like how space works. You just kind of flop around and ride into like other people's territory. It's bizarre. Maybe that's not how it works when you're in your home turf. I don't know. Yeah,
like I feel like Australia has like different laws when it comes to fucking space management, where you have to go with the flow and avoid people. But then, everyone else is just like, yeah, this is my space. Please don't actively run into me.
Yeah, I think I can explain it quite succinctly. In Australia, we have our own local beaches where we surf. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if I'm a local that goes to that beach, everyone will respect me and not try and bash me. But if some cunt comes in and tries to take our waves, we bash that cunt and break his surfboard.
No one's gonna take my waves.
But you guys
take the waves
when you fucking come.
They're our waves, dude. It's our beach.
No, the Pacific Ocean is ours. You're just fucking loaning it from us.
Yeah. All right. First off, so do you have football hooligans in Australia?
Of course they do.
No, we don't. No.
What?
No, you guys sit around and watch professional cricket too long.
The only thing we have
you have rugby
similar to football hooligans is we have a lot of Greeks and Italians and Yugoslavs that follow their own local soccer teams.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they're the people that do that shit.
But you
Australians, no, we don't engage in football violence.
Yeah,
no.
see,
But you've got rugby thugs.
No sense of local unity.
What about rugby?
No,
Lima, right?
those guys
They
aren't
actually
violent.
have a team,
No.
They're not violent.
right? So they thought it was a good idea to
not
make a team
violent.
to represent each social class.
I mean, the sport might be violent, but the people that follow the sport aren't violent. Like they go to a
They're not
pub and-
violent. They're just irrelevant.
Oh yeah, the fans. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we're talking about. He's talking about hooligans, which are the British phenomenon of people support the team and then they go and bash the other team.
But isn't that because everyone plays the sport?
No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just the followers of the people. That's where
It's the followers. That's why I don't go to pubs. Main reason you don't go to pubs in the UK. Unless you want to fight start.
G2, you're talking about hooligans, the British version of the word hooligan.
No. But when I think of a football hooligan, I think of somebody that follows around the team almost religiously. And if you say anything about the team, they'll kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's what happens in Britain.
Well, that happens over in Peru too. But it actually happens with only one team. And if you say you like the team more than they do, then they'll kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, we've got nothing like that in Australia, apart from soccer. And then you're talking about Italians, Greeks, or Yugoslavians, or Czechoslovakians, or
Slavs really love their fucking football.
It's really about ethnic identity at that point, and it's only related to soccer.
Yep. Well, no,
Yeah, but
because
we mostly play Aussie rules and rugby, and we don't really give a shit about all that stuff.
the fuck is Aussie rules?
Aussie rules is probably the best sport in the world.
Yeah, I figure you'd think that. Better not be better than fucking
Aerial ping pong map, sorry.
Ping pong,
yeah, man, professional ping pong. Parifi
Ping pong.
stay in the server. Fuck
What
off.
state are you from, cunt?
Oh, I lived in Melbourne for 11 years. But now I'm in New South.
Jeez,
Yeah, they call it aerial ping pong. They're cunts that watch rugby.
Yeah, I don't like either anyway. I like motorsport.
Yeah, I don't like sport either, so I'm just basically shitposting at this point.
Nice.
Sports are the thing. Did you go surfing though, Taser?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you actually go fucking surfing.
Yeah.
Way to go, bucko. You can't even have kids fucking bodyboard when there's Aussies in the ocean. They'll knock them off.
It's true.
No, they're okay if they don't try and steal your waves.
You don't own the waves though.
Yeah, we do.
I'll kick the shit out of you right now, friend.
Why should some non-local get the fucking wave? Think about it.
No. But you keep missing the thing. You're
not the non-local.
When you visit,
you come to us.
Fucking explain. This is like fourth.
These are my waves. Fuck off, guys.
I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I'll kick the shit out of you, my dude.
It's the theory.
Yeah, cunts regularly get
It's my world. You're lucky to fucking live in it.
Zach.
Like, seriously, cunts get fucking beat up in car parks over this shit.
You'll uncouple your kneecap and you'll just use
swing it at him.
the shit out of him. You'll be like, you didn't know it could do this, did you?
Yeah, that's the reason I can't surf anymore is because I can't get the fucking knee brace wet. It pisses me off.
No.
You can't pump properly with my fucking knees the way they are now.
You can't wear a neoprene knee brace?
I have to wear 2 knee braces and a back brace.
Wait, couldn't you go out with like a swole girl and just ride a? She could like pick you up and like set you on it.
You should get an exterior metal.
If I really want to go surfing, they said that I had to get like one of those fucking old ass longboards, and I have to figure out how to pump with my other foot, which is gonna be, I'm not gonna do that shit.
So how many years before you'll have enough dough to get like a total knee replacement?
Oh no, they say I can't because the issues with my cartilage.
What?
Yeah, see, the issue is that my kneecap never set properly in my foot. All right. So when I got it hurt, it just sort of extenuated a problem that was borderline going to be an issue, but then definitely became an issue because
no.
So the only way to actually let my knee set properly is if they shave all the cartilage out from underneath my kneecap, and then it'll actually stop dislocating.
Are you gonna do it?
But if I do that, no, because if I do that, then I'll get fucking blood deficiencies, because that's cartilage where your fucking blood is made.
Isn't some like you really are a cripple or something doing like a head transplant or something?
My life is not
head transplant.
And it makes me sad.
Get a leg transplant.
Your dick still shut the fuck up.
Man. Taser, they took me from the beach.
So this is a quick poll. Does anybody like motocross?
Everybody likes motocross.
I do like motocross. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's never
my motorbike's sitting about 2 feet behind me at the moment.
No. My favorite thing to watch is they get those guys in the fucking kiddie cars to start doing downhill races. Those are the fucking best.
Yeah, dude, I love that.
I love watching that. That is my favorite thing to watch.
Have you
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like battery powered. No. So you know those like fucking kiddie cars, like the little Tykes cars. You know like the little Tykes cars.
Powered little fuckers.
Yeah, like
no, not the battery powered ones. The ones where you stick your feet through them and you fucking like Fred Flintstone that shit. You know those? Yeah. Well, what they do
I still don't know what you're talking about.
All right, here, hold on.
Give me a link.
I remember going over to a kid's house when I was a kid and being so fucking jealous he had one of those.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. I was like, we can't afford no shit like that. I had a fucking ATV at the time too, and I was jealous of his pedal car.
Yeah, no, this is not a pedal car, man. We're talking like a little Tykes fucking like a roller car here. Like one of these
three-wheel fucking things.
No, it just looks like it's made to look like a miniature car that you push with your feet.
Yeah. Here, hold up. Which chat can I post images in?
I'm in general right now.
Go to memes.
Memes.
Upload.
Spicy hot memes. Oh yeah.
All right, you guys can see it, right?
Yeah. The people are racing them downhill.
Yeah, so what they'll do is they'll take the top off so that way a full-grown man can sit in them, and then they'll race them downhill. And it's the most fun thing to watch because the car will never be able to hold the guy, and the car will start like barreling, and the guy has to manage to recover with the car and pass the finish line, or else he loses.
Oh my god! Like, have you seen the one where they make them run up the hill carrying their cars afterwards?
No, I haven't. It's the most fun thing to watch. As far as you fucking Australian people go, like, it is literally the most fun thing to watch. You should give it a shot. I'm not gonna lie, it is really good.
It's good.
That looks like a really good way to get crippled.
That was a very strange noise.
It's like skateboard. Well, I mean, it makes sense though, I guess, because like I guess skateboarding is like, all right, imagine surfing, but replace all of that water with like horrific concrete.
Yeah, like Megadeth concrete
and metal.
All right, so you know how like now just imagine a skateboard specifically designed to go downhill real fast. And that's what I ate shit on.
Chased the dream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like YouTube search downhill kiddie cars.
When you chase the dragon, sometimes you get a little bit toasty.
Yeah, downhill kids cars racing.
Yeah. So we kept talking about Oregon and the Oregon Cubs, man. I'm like, I want to bring up a sand dune so bad.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, so this is the one with Barbie Jeeps instead, but it's still the same. The thing is still the same.
Yeah. I love like how drunk the people are at these things. Like they're so hyped for such a.
It's so stupid and it's so great.
All right. I'm about 8 beers deep. All right, time to race this fucking card. All right, get on my way.
Copy video URL current time.
That's like watching the fucking hill climbs.
Wait, what's going on now?
Like motocross hill climbs.
All right, right underneath my original kitty car post, it's that link right there. Just watch that image and you'll get why it's so much fun.
How did I can't imagine, like, I don't understand how the motocross guys, like, I can't, they just handle, like, the car must be moved so much, but they just handle all of that, like, vectoring. Like,
It's really bad. This guy is in a fucking, like, he's in like a fucking
Well, I mean,
Power Wheels
the
ATV.
difference is you use your weight. It's fucking. I get scared driving a car, like.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm so used to being able to use my weight to counter shit. Especially growing up on
He's on his
ATVs.
ass.
Oh.
He's got to get back on and pass the finish line with the car.
He's not even sure which one his car.
He's pushing it. Oh, there he goes. The other guy's getting it. Oh, no, there he goes.
I wore a watermelon.
He's flopping.
Oh.
He's in his fucking John Deere, and he just keeps eating shit. All right, the next guys are coming. We got a Barbie ATV, and what looks to be like a side-by-side.
Send out the assault truck.
Yeah, I'm paying there's some motocross for you. I wish I could show you guys some of those dirt bikes with snowmobile engines in it and shit. Doing fucking half flips on the fucking way up.
Oh shit, he's passed out.
That looks like a fun corner to take on a dirt bike, though. Especially a nice jump on top. Dude's knocked the fuck out.
You see him knocked out?
Yeah, I'm sleeping, man. It's nap time right here. He's falling over a mannequin, getting to him.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right. Got the point on that one.
Oh, the fucking blow up doll.
She crashes right over that thing.
Oh, he is dead. Oh, they got a drone with a camera on it. Check that out. Oh, the EMTs are coming.
Yeah, he knocked the fuck out, dude.
Man, he is KO'd.
Concussion era. We all know what concussions. I mean, I've had like 10 of them. I'd be fucking scared to get one now just to watch people fucking freak the fuck out.
I used to do this all the time.
Both my shoulders are completely like separated because of riding motocross.
Do not allow anyone.
I broke all the tendons
to
off
tell
of
you
one.
that
My
it
fucking
cannot be
collarbone's
done.
He passed the finish line. Shirtless Viking guy.
Yeah. Gonna make it. I was gonna make it, Clyde.
There he goes. He's
Clyde is carrying me. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, motocross is like the most dangerous sport you can do. It's fucking nasty. Motocross is the most dangerous sport you can do.
Oh, there goes that one.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be. I don't fucking. It's fun though.
It's fucking.
I literally, I shattered my collarbone like right where it like enters fucking like up next to your neck, and there's a fucking artery, and I fucking partially cut the artery. My whole chest is black and blue. I'm fucking like literally couldn't ride the last 3 days. I'm walking through, and I'm like, you know what? It still was fucking worth it.
Oh, he ate it right at the last corner. Oh, the guy in the Jeep.
How bad how bad does it hurt to get those tendons popped in your neck?
Well, the tendons, I don't know. The tendons fucking were.
Oh, this guy is fucking
level, like it hurts more to get pinched in a way.
Well, he's had the cleanest run so far. He made it all the way down.
Huh. Because I've hurt my knees before, and like that shit is agony.
He stopped.
Well, it still hurts. Like fucking. I probably wake up like twice a night with my arms actually completely fucking because it cuts off the circulation in my fucking arms and shit. So like, there's long term consequences. But when you take a major traumatic fucking incident, it like you literally getting pinched.
Broke the front.
You know what I mean? Huh. Like fucking, it's kind of weird. I literally like when I broke my collarbone. But when you take a major traumatic fucking incident, remember I like literally getting pinched. I swear, me and fucking like Grim Reaper like came. It's kind of weird. I literally like when I broke my collarbone. But when you take a major traumatic fucking incident, right back away. Remember, I like literally getting pinched. I swear, me and fucking like Grim Reaper like came. It's kind of weird. I literally like when I broke my collarbone. But when you take a major traumatic fucking incident, right back away. Remember, I literally getting pinched. I swear, me and fucking like Grim Reaper like came.
Fucking, you'd probably have to. Jesus Christ.
My worst motorcycle accident, I was riding with my friends. We were going down a hill into a valley, and at the bottom of the valley, there was like where a river crossed over the trail.
Yeah.
And during winter, they'd cut ruts into it
in the
as
stock
the people...
Barbie Jeep. He broke the bug.
Like they'd cut about 4 or 5 ruts into the bottom of the valley, and I couldn't see them because my friends had ridden over it first. Like they'd ridden over the high sections.
Right.
I'm doing about 80 to 100 k's an hour following them, and I couldn't see any of it. And my front wheel dropped into one rut, and my back wheel dropped into the other rut, and it speared my bike off into the bush, and I hit a fallen tree at about 80 to 100 k's an hour, and just went over the handlebars, flying into the bush. And then the first thing that hit the ground was my arm, and it dislocated my right shoulder, and I lost the use of that for 3 months.
I didn't lose the work, but I did the same thing. I went over a jump and fucking clipped the front end, and my knees caught on the handlebars, and so the bike and me just drove right straight into the ground. And it tore all my tendons on my shoulder. I still have use of my shoulder, fucking everything.
Yeah, I still got the use, but I lost the use for about 3 months. Like I had to.
Yeah, I was lucky I didn't have that. I could still lift it over my head. It's part of the reason why we didn't fucking explore.
I couldn't use it at all. Like the first 2 months, I had to stop the pain. I had to, with my left hand, put my right hand in my pocket to stop it flopping around.
Yeah,
because there was no. I had no control over it at all.
All the fucking empty beer cans fell out of the fucking Hummer.
Yeah, that shit sucks. I have an extremely high pain tolerance though, so fucking. But I did the same thing. Like both the times when I broke my shoulders, the doctors were like, "Oh, you can raise your arm above your head. What do we do fucking from here?"
Jesus.
Oh, the fucking.
You could still lift your arm? How?
Because I just use my muscles. I mean, like another time when I wrecked on my bike, my fucking dog jumped in front of me when I was about to go over the deal. So I like tried to pitch the bike. I tried to lay the bike because I didn't think I was getting enough height. So I tried to lay the bike flat to get over the deal. But I got way too much height. So I ended up landing just straight on my extended leg, which knocked me straight over to my other side, which I extended my other leg. So I basically just wrecked my whole knees and both fucking hips. Fucking tossed the bike away from me, ended up on the ground. Fucking like hit the ground, throwing a little fit, like because I was pissed off. Yeah, but literally, I couldn't feel or use my legs at all, and so I had to fucking take my upper body, push my upper body back till my legs were folded, so I was sitting on my fucking calves, and then push with like fucking off my knees and extend my body from there. Walked over to my bike without being able to feel my legs. Somehow got that fucking thing started.
What? Are you a zombie?
No, I've been through life, like lots of like life and death situations. So,
but like you
should just get used to the pain. Like if you've ever been knocked out or
there's nothing there when you wreck yourself.
Yeah, guys, can you hear me?
But no, it's still mechanically connected. I literally did the math in my head. Like, so you push your weight back.
All right, I was thinking the majority of the people muted me since I've just been giggling to myself.
No, I can hear you.
No, we can hear you.
Oh, yeah. I just figured you guys muted me since I've been, like, fucking, giggling for, like, the past 30 minutes.
Are you good?
I haven't noticed.
No. This is still my favorite fucking, one of those things that I was watching earlier. The kitty car racing. This guy loses his steering wheel halfway through, and he just grabs onto the side of the car and like prays.
I remember this.
Oh, by the way, did you hear? There is finally Umbra Prime information in the game's file. Fuck! I forgot the specters again.
No.
Jesus. Got distracted by the heat. The heat that's built up in my bedroom. Well, Yep. Alright, I'm going to wait for them to actually arrive here before I use my Bastille, because it doesn't have that long of a timer on it.
Okay, no worries. Already down. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Half the team is down already? Alright, I've got them. I'm making a Katamari, but motherfucker. Holy shit. Okay. I should just be using the deck. Wow, my carrier was insta-melted, man. This is pissing me off.
Fucking Saka thing. We just need one person attacking the floor just to make sure those things don't land.
We need one person with a rhino here. Like, we need a person with a rhino with a low power strength, but...
Cripple.
Yeah. You're not...
Like, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of, like, making reasonable accommodations for people in America, is the idea is that hopefully if they still put in work, it's like, you can still get a lot out of anybody.
Yeah, I don't see that being much of a help. Well, even one of the most, he owns the fucking trucking company right over here next to me. Is with a fucking, but he's in a wheelchair. He has to fucking, he had to switch over to fucking those pilot things or the fucking new RSR fucking razors or what do they call them nowadays? I fucking forget. Fucking the dual seat, like the sit down fucking driving shit that they just came out with. So he's all fucking happy as shit now because he was stuck in like
fucking side by side.
Yeah. Side by side, but they like the last 5 to 10 years they fucking became a lot more sporty. Like there was a good period where he was like pretty much stuck at the campsite or fucking somebody taking him around an ATV because he literally doesn't have any lower spine control at all.
He should have just pulled like a fucking Cotton Hill and poked at the pedals with a mop.
Oh yeah, he did whatever he could. He's still involved in it. They still go down the dunes all fucking. They're my heroes.
Yeah, no. When you watch these people who have like no physical way of doing shit, do shit. Like there's this one, my buddy, he knows this one guy. He was a vet. He lost his legs. Like he's literally like dick down, there's nothing, but dick up, everything is there. Right? You know, but he's also missing an arm. You know, besides that arm. So you have this one-armed dude with no legs, and the guy's still fucking trick skates. It is so much fun to watch him. You know, do his fucking thing.
I've heard of that. I've heard of people being able to do that.
Yeah, and
what do you mean by trick skis? He water skis on one of those chair things. Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, trick skating is in like skateboarding.
Yeah,
he'll set himself down on the fucking skateboard, and he'll go off a ramp, and then he'll do his stunt, and he'll put the fucking skateboard back underneath him, and he'll just land on top of it.
Yeah. I watched a really good video the other day. You know, Rob.
Is it done
Hoonigan?
by Stooges Longboarding?
You know Rob from Hoonigan?
Nope.
Drifter?
Nope.
He's paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah.
And he went to drive a car the other day, like some 500 horsepower S14.
I get you.
But it didn't have hand controls, so he couldn't drive it with his legs. So what he did was he drove it with his left hand on the steering wheel, and he used his right hand to push his right leg down onto the pedal.
Yeah, he was doing a fucking Cotton Hill, except, he didn't use a broom, he used his legs.
Yeah, he used his leg as the broom. It's fucking amazing to watch. He linked the entire track doing that as well.
That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good because he has no feeling in his leg, so he doesn't know how hard he's pushing it.
Yeah.
On the inputs on his hand.
Yeah. I'm more of a street racer kind of guy. If I were to actually go back into any sort of high octane sport, it would be street racing.
I've got to find you the video. It's pretty amazing.
I end up fucking get my bikes and go to the dunes.
No, I like the dunes. Don't get me wrong. It's just like the dunes are kind of boring. There's nothing out there to look at, but when you feel all edgy and cool going out street
I love
racing,
fucking
you know what I mean?
riding out by yourself, fucking next to the ocean, and fucking sitting there for fucking just an hour,
Street racing is
meditating.
Street racing has been so weird, dude.
That's the whole thing about the dunes.
All right, I used to
car rat. I've had to learn so many ratchet things to keep my car running. It's gross.
All right, no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, first off, all right, I would just like to personally thank alcohol for every automotive advancement ever. All right, think about it. Why do turbochargers exist?
To ramp your engine?
No. But who made the turbocharger?
The Germans originally.
No. Originally, the turbocharger. The difference between they made a different kind of a turbocharger forces more air into the engine. The people who came up with the original concept for a turbocharger were fucking boozies during Prohibition, right?
Did they really?
Yeah, they really did.
To crank the car. Yeah,
to crank the car up, and then the supercharger, which I can't remember exactly. I think it just forces more air into the engine. To be honest, I've never really looked into a
Supercharger probably came first. I mean, it's more logical than trying to take the hot gases fucking turbocharger.
No, yeah. So supercharger and
gas
it was
barrier
turbocharger.
and the bearing barrier had to take some fucking technology to get to. Supercharger could literally just be designed.
I think it was either the super. It was probably the supercharger that came first.
Supercharger.
But both of them came from rum runners. All right. Where do you think NASCAR came from? All right. These people who are running away with all their alcohol would be drinking it while they were running away from the cops. So what would eventually happen is that people would notice, and they would eventually run the cops in a big circle. So people would start setting chairs outside, watch the cops chase these guys around in a big circle.
Oh, he's so full of shit.
I don't know about that.
I've never heard
that's how it actually
It
happened.
was straight running down the old fucking county roads. It's still, I mean, that shit.
Yeah, I know most NASCAR drivers came from.
But I think he's talking
era.
about the Appalachian running. Where
I didn't know about the
I just don't know about the big circle. Everything else, until he got to the big circle, I was on board.
I see.
No, that actually did happen. It's like NASCAR admits that that's their start.
Yeah, but I think they started running the big circle just because it was a bunch of guys that realized they were outrunning the cops all the time. Now they're bragging like, I fucking outbeat Larry James and fucking he caught you 3 times, motherfucker. And he was like, fuck you, I can beat you. I was being easy on Larry James.
That's essentially how it happened.
Right? Yeah, but the way your story came across is the cops chasing them around a big circle rather than just being like, fucking, I got a bigger dick than you.
No. They would lead the cops around in a big circle, right? And it was literally just him running around in a big circle. And if you passed the circle and the cops hadn't catched him yet and he'd fuck off, then the people would be happy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds like a great story, and I love to see the historical evidence because I would actually make a NASCAR make a lick of sense, and I fucking hate NASCAR because it doesn't make a lick of sense.
NASCAR is stupid as hell, in my opinion. But, all right, just the fact that it originated as a bunch of drunk people running a car in a circle. Just to piss off the
cops. I think
another left turn.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of those old school car mods though, they make more sense in a time where there's just not enough engineering around to just make super powerful engines.
Well, in my personal opinion, if I were to have any sort of car, I'd rather have a carbureted car than these new fuel injection cars.
Really?
I don't really like a fuel injection engine.
I mean, you can go way faster.
No, you can't. Think about it.
Yeah.
All right. First off,
the modern day fastest engine.
They're both going to get the same fuel efficiency in their power band. The fucking difference is the fuel injection has a better chance of getting better fuel efficiency in the lower end of its pure power band. Hence, not giving more fuel, not choking the engine. Hence, possibly giving more power. Yeah. But practically, in my experience, there fucking isn't enough of a fucking performance difference versus the raw, just being able to fix your shit difference type of deal.
Well, I do all my own car. I do all my own car work.
If you're not going in for drag, if you're just going for street racing, it would make sense.
Well, drag. There's a lot more straightaways with drag.
Drag, you're probably the opposite way around. Like if you're going for drag carburetor, then really you're not getting much out of it because you're sitting in your power band for longer. Whereas fuel efficiency should get or fuel injection should get better run out of the bottom of the corner and still not sacrifice your top end because you can change your fuel profile during the deal instead of just doing the front cherry for one fucking instance.
The rotary engine never caught on because the rotary engine's wonky as hell. Pain in the ass to work on, and you know it, Andrew.
You're heretic. It's the best engine ever.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Rotary engine.
Rotary engines suck butt. All right, coming from a fucking engineer.
Good and bad.
Yeah,
rotary engine has a lot of like
when they go on there,
actually like performance and all that. I probably agree. Like on paper, you're probably right, but like practicality on long term purpose, I've seen
they're too much of a pain in the ass to upkeep. All right, that's the only reason rotaries never really caught on. I'd rather run a fucking flat
just
boxer
upkeep.
than.
I agree.
It's in the design function.
I agree.
It's hard to market to the common man because he doesn't upkeep his vehicle. But if it's tuned right and it's built right, rotaries are great.
Yeah, rotaries are fucking amazing.
I just watched a video and there's I want to quote it, but I can't. There's a certain problem within certain part of the combustion cycle that causes extra wear and makes it basically not as viable as the fucking V in type engine.
All right, yeah, I have
The
a
biggest
question.
problem with rotaries is that they're not fuel efficient and they also pollute more.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys though. If you
I think
really
that more
wanted to
problem
run
with
a
leaking
car,
because it's hard to keep the seals going.
yeah, if you really wanted to run a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like for fucking racing, would you rather have a manual or an automatic? Because now the new automatic systems.
What type of
circuit
racing?
drag racing? What are we talking?
Street racing. Because I'd rather have a manual.
Wait, well, street racing is still like. Let's pick an actual. Like, you mean like corners, or do you mean straight?
Like fucking like initial D Mount Akina style racing.
Manual.
Oh, you mean two game?
Area. No, not.
If I'm just going in a straight line, automatic. If I'm going to take a turn, I'm probably going to want a manual, unless I have a really good automatic transmission tuner, and then.
Yeah, no, because now these newer automatics, they say that they're just as good as a manual transmission, but I don't buy that shit for $1.
The fastest street racer for area, like concurrently for 2015, was a modified Honda Civic.
Yeah, you trying to say the Honda Civic was a bad? No,
I'm trying to say that was the best car. Like that is
that's only because he could fucking do the fucking left foot braking since he had a CRX or CRV or whatever.
Wait, in a modified? No, like a gutted Honda Civic.
Yeah, you can do left foot.
Did he go up against the gutted Mustang with the same money put into it?
No, the Mustangs suck butt.
No, bullshit.
I love my Mustangs. I love my Mustangs.
All right, first off, the Civic is a good car, don't get me wrong, especially if you have a hatchback Civic. I think they look sick as fuck, and I think they drive sick as fuck.
Don't get me wrong.
But the only reason that the automatic Civic is better than the manual Civic, it's kind of like if you ever had like one of the older Jeeps. I can't remember which Jeep it was, but they had like a problem with their fucking manual transmission that they didn't have with the automatic.
You're just going to be. But for street racing, you're just going to be faster off the block because you're going to have to be slowing down a lot. You're not going to be.
I guess.
You're not gonna,
in a straight line, automatic gearboxes are always better.
That's true.
A tuned automatic, like a straight old C6 versus a fucking modern fucking manual, maybe not, but.
All right, yeah.
Like straight line.
I'm going to.
But if we're talking about corners and talking about driving skill, like driving input, I would always like a fucking manual better.
Yeah.
Really?
More feeling.
For cornering?
Yeah, for cornering, a manual's always better. Unless you're talking about a modern car like a R35 GTR, which has a manualized auto.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to make a straight. You're going to have to make a hard 90. And then you're going to have to get back up to your full speed on like a manual.
The thing is, the manualized autos have they blip the throttle and double clutch for you.
I'm just talking about like probably more like a fucking old school manual or automatic.
Oh,
version. I don't know how fucking
debate like a 69.
I mean, I don't know how
like
far
an 83
they've
debate.
came advanced. I don't know if they've really
okay.
made that, but as far as like driving feel, I would love to I like having an automatic. I like being able to come into a corner like at 50, drop it down to the second, not really squeal the tires, but just slide the car completely sideways into the next fucking make a 90, just like you're talking about, and go straight.
Yeah,
Possibly
all right, so
like per like a racing line, could I probably do that faster in automatic? Maybe. The way I just did that feels so fucking good. I want a manual.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's the feeling, you know what I mean?
More driving feel.
Oh yeah, speaking of cars, the Pontiac Fiero.
All right,
Yes,
fine. Change the objective from efficiency to feeling. I don't give a fuck.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying, just for what I would like to drive on a street on a racetrack.
Oh no, yeah.
I mean,
Preference, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I like manuals.
Preferentially, I prefer
racing. That you need a whole fucking race crew to fucking really like get into the minutiae of that. But again, I come from dirt bikes and shit too. I love that extra feel, like kicking the end loose. I like a loose car.
No, but yeah. Speaking of which, Pontiac Fiero, yes or no?
No.
What's in it? What's in it?
It's a really weird car. That rear engine thing you're talking about?
No, the Pontiac Fiero, the one. Think of it kind of like the first U.S. made car. That's like, oh, these big fat fucking body
No, I
cars
think it
aren't
was a
really
mid-rear.
selling.
Yeah, it's rear.
It's a
rear engine.
No, it's rear. It's rear. Is it rear
It's
engine?
a piece of shit. The engine was way underpowered.
The engine's way underpowered, and then they made the gear ratio really fucking weird to sort of compensate for it, even though it's a 4-speed.
Conceptually, a great car, but I mean, if it had
It's
good
kind of like an American
it would have been a
MX.
fucking awesome thing.
Sorry, is it MX2? No, that's not it.
MX5.
What is it? There's Toyota made one. A rear engine car.
MR2.
MR2, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. It's
The MR2 was actually a good car, though.
Yeah.
It's fun
First
to
gen and
drive.
the second gen were good.
Like you can feel the power in the car, but you don't really see the power in the car. You know what I mean?
No.
Like the feeling and the actual driving are two completely different things.
Yeah, I wanted to buy one when I first saw one, and then I looked into it and it was shit.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Gutless as
Not
fuck.
only that, no. The thing is that the car is actually, when you drive it, it's completely different from when you look at the specs, because you feel like you're behind the wheel of an actual like powerful car, right? But that just might be because the whole thing's shaking about because of how shallow it was put together.
That's the problem with a lot of the European style cars. They just don't have the fucking horsepower.
No, it's a Jap style car.
To make them fun.
It's a US car that's just made to look like a Jap car.
The Japanese, I think, were inspired by the European style versus the fucking really just straight Americans. But I think they were selling the European market
the US style car was literally, let's make a fucking land yacht.
I love
can't
that.
really do
Dude,
that.
I have a 1960 Lincoln. Oh my god, that thing is a fucking awesome thing to drive. You fucking literally
first off,
you own the road.
Yeah, all right. I'd really like.
Have you got a Lincoln? A 1960 Lincoln?
No, I'd really like to get
a Lincoln Continental 4-door. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Suicide. It's before the suicide.
Wow.
No, if I were to get me any sort of big body like American produced car, I'd really like the fucking. I'd really like the Dodge Daytona. You know what I mean? The Charger Daytona.
Yeah, my sister had one.
The one with,
the
one with the fucking. The
those
nose
are underrated. They're
down.
pretty fucking badass cars.
All right. First off, the Pontiac Superbird, which is exactly like the Daytona.
Yeah, but with the rear wing.
That's my.
Yeah. No. Listen. It's the only car to ever race once and be banned from the Indy 500. It was so much better than any car.
They have a production version of that car, though. It's quite like 20 years older, though.
It's worth like 150,000 now. Yeah,
but listen. Oh, the Dawson 120s, the only good car. Fuck
but
you,
that
Andy
Daytona
Wilbers.
was actually a pretty sexy fucking race type car.
Andy Wilbers, where you at? You in this fucking chat at least?
The 120Ys, if you've dropped a 13B in them, they're awesome.
I think you're just shit posting at this point.
No, he's not. Seriously, 120Y weighs about 750 kilos.
I can't believe you guys shitting on the Mustang.
In there. You drop a 13B turbo in there, and that's the fastest cars that you can own on the street. It will blow away.
Dawson 120s.
Yeah, just think
that
of
looks shit.
Just think of a Mazda 3 or a Mazda 2.
Mazda 626
They're the ultimate sleepers too. Like
Yeah.
a Datsun 120Y, everyone thinks they're shit, but they're so fucking light.
Get a
Even a
Mazda
K26 Corolla.
Oh my
Corollas
god,
are fucking great. Are you kidding me? I'd like to get me a vintage fucking Corolla, the hatchback Corollas.
I mean, we talked about a lot of low cars on my list. It's all Wayne.
Not many people like big cars, man.
Little cars are awesome in the streets.
Little cars are great because of how good they fucking corner,
but the
especially with the smaller
Mustang,
frames.
man.
No, the
Just
Mustang
chuck
is
'em in.
bullshit. Are you kidding me?
Bullshit, exactly. That's why. They're fucking badass. What you talking
All right,
about?
first off, I would rather try to race a fucking Thunderbird. All right.
Yeah, I had one of those, so whoop your ass with that too.
Yeah, I have a T-Bird too. I have one sitting in the fucking. I have
And a 95. Of course, I'm talking about like fucking
95 T-Bird. I have a 62 T-Bird.
I'm not talking about the old Mustangs. I'm talking about the actual fucking 80s era Mustangs that are competing with the cars.
Oh yeah, the 80s era Mustangs are pretty sick. I like the way the body looks. I'm not gonna lie
like
you
the
about
80s,
that.
the 90s. I like pretty much the whole Mustang lineup except for fucking a couple of years.
What's the name of the fucking fucking Toyota Soul or whatever? Can't remember the name of it.
Sora.
Yeah, I can never pronounce the fucking car. But my uncle had one of the 90s ones, and I saw one of the 80s ones, and I fell in love with the fucking 80s body style of that car.
It looks so much better.
Beautiful. It was.
Do you know
beautiful.
the Celica that looks like a Mustang fastback?
Yeah, the Celica. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's so
that's
pretty.
The car. It is such a
that
nice
was one of
body
the first
style.
cars I wanted to buy. I went over and
it made me fall in love with Rice Rockets. That car.
yeah, they're really cute, and the ones with the 18RG engines are pretty nice if you get a built one.
Get a
that's the thing, I was like, bro, I thought all the upgrading
put a
shit
12A Bridgeport in it.
and I come to fucking
why would you put a 12A?
find my Mustang when I finally got out of high school.
No,
like,
Andrew's just shit posted in memes.
I can do whatever I want.
You know what? Actually, you know what I've always wanted to try. I've always wanted to have a fucking a right hand side drive car.
13B.